Breaking news in the boxing world, according to Tyson Fury, he has retired. Guys, before we get into this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for me so I can keep pushing out content. Let's see what Tyson Fury has to say.
Hi everybody, I'm going to make this short and sweet. I'd like to announce my retirement from boxing. It's been a blast. I've loved every single minute of it, and I'm going to end with this. Dick Turpin wore a mask. God bless everybody. See you on the other side. Get up!
Okay, that is all we've got from him. This is very out of the blue, like I said before. After this last Usyk fight, everyone was speculating that the next fight to make was going to be the long-awaited and one of the most anticipated fights in boxing. Definitely one of the most anticipated fights in the history of British boxing. Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. It would have been the battle of two of the best heavyweights of this generation and two of the biggest British boxing superstars of all time. Even with both of them coming off of losses, it still would have been a mega fight and probably the biggest fight in boxing currently. Now, do I truly believe Tyson Fury is hanging up the gloves? I don't. I think this may be a stance he's taking for some leverage in negotiations to get more money, whatever it may be, but I don't believe he's actually done. We may not see him for a while, but I 100% think he's going to fight again, and I still do think we get the Anthony Joshua fight because that is such a mega fight. Whether it happens in England, which it 100% should happen in England in Wembley Stadium, or if Turki Al-Sheikh decides to take over and put that fight on, one way or another, I think that fight happens. Yes, Tyson is at the end of his prime, as Anthony Joshua probably is, but they are both relatively young for heavyweight. They're definitely not old for heavyweight. I believe Tyson's 37 and AJ is probably 35. AJ, I think, has a bit more time left than Tyson in general, but both of those guys are at the end of their prime, or they probably just exited it, with Anthony coming off of the loss to Dubois and Tyson coming off of 2 straight losses to Alexander Usyk, who also holds 2 wins over Anthony Joshua. Now, if this truly is it for Tyson Fury, let's act like this is a world where he actually is done and is truly retiring. Excuse all the background noise. What is Tyson's legacy? I think being the best heavyweight of this generation was taken over by Usyk for sure. With 2 wins over Anthony Joshua, a win over Daniel Dubois, and 2 wins over Tyson Fury, he has shown that he was the guy all along. Now, before that, it seemed to be Tyson Fury. He had the trilogy with Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury's legacy is one where he is probably the second best heavyweight of this generation behind Usyk. 3 wins over Deontay Wilder, wins over Derek Chisora, wins over Vladimir Klitschko. That kind of started this whole thing of the Tyson Fury era. There's been a lot of ups and downs in Tyson Fury's career. After the Klitschko fight, he went off the rails, vacated the belts, had drug addiction, dealt with alcohol problems, family issues, was up to like over 400 pounds, came back, had the Deontay Wilder trilogy, and then he had a couple other fights in there, but that was the main thing that he established himself as the best heavyweight of this generation. And then he had the 2 Usyk fights where he lost. It may have been a Tyson Fury a little bit over the hill. And prior to that, he had the Ngannou fight where he looked very unimpressive. Ngannou looked great, and was that a mix of Ngannou actually being good at boxing and Tyson not taking the fight seriously? Probably. But you have to give Francis some credit for that. But nonetheless, Tyson's legacy is one of the most entertaining boxers we've ever seen, and the second best heavyweight of this generation. Great wins, made very big fights, but there is one key fight missing, and that is the Anthony Joshua fight, which would be massive for British boxing. So I do still think Tyson comes back and gets that one. And from here on out, we'll have to see what he does. I do believe this is some kind of negotiating tactic, or maybe he just wants a break. But I don't believe he's retired. That's all I got for you guys. I will catch you in the next one.